Just outside the city of Atlanta, daytime baseball at the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Kevin Gausman will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Leading
Here's
off
Charlie
the
Blackmon now,
Colorado,
and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Charlie Blackmon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. And the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman, Daniel.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Blackmon aboard here at first with nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The count now at 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Trevor Story is looking to turn it around right now. 0 for 5 in his last game, and I know a lot of people don't panic about a game like that, but he just hasn't looked very good. Not a lot of confidence coming out of this guy right now. Maybe this is the game that can get that confidence turned back around and get him turned back around.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Story brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Trevor Story with a 2-run shot. Number 11 for him on the season, as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. They'll start things here at 316. 7 homers, 13 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from SunTrust Park. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Tyler Anderson will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. These Rockies guys, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Josh Donaldson waits on deck. That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. Is in there for a full count now, 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's 1 for 2. Albies gets his lead at first, nobody out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is up and in, but called a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
First and second here with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 home is in off the plate.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Scooped up on the backhand. Back to first, and Freeman's gone as well. It's a double play. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Desmond is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Mark Reynolds. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen.
Mark Reynolds.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Flowers has it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Braves have elected to challenge the previous
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Into the box, Ian Desmond. As he'll take a look at ball one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Inciarte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's 1 for 2.
Nick Markakis.
Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And he lays off for ball one. There's strike two on a fastball right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively.
Batting fifth.
And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. The pitch. And that misses, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he finds his spot there, 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. outside for a ball, 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Swing hard liner to left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Enter Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. From the belt, the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's 1 for 3. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Flowers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Full count to Ender Inciarte. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Count still full, 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 2-0. Into the box, Tyler Anderson, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike taken up in the zone. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Popped up. Donaldson shading to his right. Makes the play. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box now, Daniel Murphy, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now the payoff pitch home is put in play to the right side of the infield. Albies picks it up, and there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Nolan Arenado, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got a lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
A man on third with 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rocky strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Kevin Gausman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Gaussman on at first, nobody out. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Albies, originally from the island nation of Curacao. He's in his third season as a major league player. And it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Murphy over to his right. One down.
Up next for Atlanta.
And with the first month of the season rapidly drawing to a close, here's a look at our upcoming schedule into the first week of May. Stepping in for the Braves, Josh Donaldson. He drew a walk his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Runner at first here, one man out. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Murphy on to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Now at the plate, David Dahl. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. 2 gone.
The first base.
So with the fly
12,
out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the right-handed big-time power bat of Mark Reynolds. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Albies brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're up 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
You could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now batting, left field.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna
Jr.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Desmond going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Standing in now, Nick Markakis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Acuna isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
The batter, number 7.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So striding in, Dansby Swanson 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Barehanded now by Arredondo. Got him.
Now batting.
He tried the surprise
catcher,
attack there
Tyler
with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Flowers. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Markakis, a runner at second with 1 away. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Takes this the other way to right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The center fielder, number 11. Enter in
Into the box, Ender Inciarte. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Kevin Gossman.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. So striding forward now, Ian Desmond. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Flowers corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Desmond is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
In now, Tyler Anderson. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
For the Braves,
good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike.
Nope.
3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what
Now
you want to
batting,
do when you're
third
trying to put a
baseman.
starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1. High pop-up. Story waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Albies, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Albies is on the move. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
0-1, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Road. He fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In there at the letters 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. It just misses off the inside for ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 3 and the Rockies 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Charlie Blackmon will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder. And that's in there, 2-1. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Daniel Murphy. As he rips it on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing and a miss, 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Into the box now, Trevor Story. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
In now, David Dahl. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Wes Parsons will come out and take the ball here, as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Two and 1 to David Dahl. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-2. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Now in the box, Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Now batting, Ian Desmond. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now the 0-1. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 3 runs already home here. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats you start to get into swing mode.
He's set. Here's the 3-2 high in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 5-3 Colorado. Scott Oberg is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 45, Scott Oberg.
Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Tyler Flowers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
In now, Ender Inciarte, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Charlie Culberson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there as it falls. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Couple of walks for him thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. In to score, the runner from third. And he'll pull into second with one away.
He had two men on base, and he delivers a clutch one-out double to bring one home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Jake McGee comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman. His individual history against Jake McGee. He's hitless in 6 tries. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Freeman has a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Culberson at third, Albies at second, Donaldson at first, one gone. In the air down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Stays alive. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna. Popped him up. Murphy is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Rockies 5 and the Braves 4. Back here at SunTrust Park, Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Jesse Biddle is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready for another chance. Chris Iannetta. No hits to this point.
Chris Iannetta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Garrett Hampson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. He'll come in with an average down at 230. No home runs just yet, and 3 driven in. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Markakis, but this will land untouched. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. One out, nobody on.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Clears this one over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Charlie Blackman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Mike Dunn gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
38, Mike Dunn.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Misses for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective #1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So a runner at first now with one away, and next to bat will be the catcher Tyler Flowers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Markakis, base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
One strike.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Set to deal on a 1-2 strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Murphy on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Rockies lead it 5-4. Striding into the box, Daniel Murphy. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Murphy.
From the stretch. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Nolan Arenado will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. 0-1 the count. And there's ball one. Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
I got to count 2-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Trevor Story will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chris Martin enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Batting in the 6th spot, number 34, Chris Martin. Now playing shortstop and batting 9, number 17, Johan Camargo.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging a bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A runner on first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back to SunTrust Park following this. Wade Davis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Colorado, number 71, Wade Davis.
At the plate, Ender Inciarte. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's gone 2 for 6.
Ender Inciarte.
He's set. Here it comes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two and 0 count, and the pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So stepping in, Ozzie Albies, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Desmond is after it, but he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's gone 2 for 8. First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. And he chased it in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So striding in, Freddie Freeman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9th inning coming up. Rockies lead this one 5-4. Standing in, David Dahl. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
David Dahl.
First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
The first baseman, number 12, Mark Reynolds.
So coming to the plate, Mark Reynolds. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Martin benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Well, trust me, I know.
Into the box, Ian Desmond, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Reynolds stands at first with one out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Iannetta. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Please.
Josh Tomlin takes over now with two gone here in the top of inning number 9.
32, Josh Tomlin.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Right there for strike 1. He'll start this one at 269. No home runs as of yet, and with just the lone RBI. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1.
One strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 2 left for Colorado. They lead it 5-4. Sun Hwan-Oh comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
For the Rockies, number 18, Sun Hwan-Oh.
Leading off the inning, Ronald Acuna, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
No outfielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
The batter,
the leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Pitch of the at-bat, and he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. A runner at first with no outs here. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. There goes the runner. Now this is popped up. Room, however, for Iannetta behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Matt Joyce
please.
will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 14, Matt Joyce.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. His career numbers against he's 0 for 5. Here comes the 0-1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Joyce playing here in his age 34 season. He was a 12th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Final strike for the Braves. Hit hard back up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Colorado rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tyler Anderson wins his 3rd of the season. Sun Hwan-Oh wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, Tyler Anderson got his third win this season, leading the Rockies to a win against the Braves, 5-4. Heading into the day, the Braves sit in third place in the National League East Division, while the Rockies sit in second place in the National League West Division. Max Scherzer got the win, throwing 8 shutout innings as the Nationals took care of the Padres, 3-0. In the standings, the Nationals are atop the National League East Division, while the Padres are atop the NL West. Noah Syndergaard grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, helping the Mets get the best of the Brewers, 5-4. As of right now, the Mets sit in second place in the National League East Division, and the Brewers sit in second place in the National League Central. The Philadelphia Phillies totaled 11 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-3. As of today, the Phillies are in third place in the NL East, and the Marlins are at the bottom of the division. The Cincinnati Reds totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-2. Heading into the day, the Cardinals are atop the NL Central, while the Reds are 4th in the division. The Cubs brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they got a road win against Arizona 3-2. The win was their 6th in a row. At the start of the day, the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West, and the Cubs are in 2nd place in the NL Central. The Los Angeles Dodgers finished off a 3-game sweep as they plundered the Pirates 10-3. As of right now, the Dodgers sit in last place in the National League West Division, and the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central. The Yankees completed a 3-game series sweep as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-3. In the standings, the Giants are in 3rd place in the NL West, and the Yankees are in 1st place in the American League East. The Oakland Athletics only allowed 2 hits in the game as they blew out the Jays 10-0. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. Entering the day's action, the Blue Jays sit in last place in the American League East Division, and the Athletics are in 1st place in the AL West. The Tampa Bay Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 3-0. At the start of the day, the Red Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, while the Rays are 2nd in the division. The Tigers put together 10 total hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 8-5. As of right now, the White Sox sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, while the Tigers are at the bottom of the division. The Royals hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-3. In the standings, the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, and the Angels sit in 4th place in the American League West. The Minnesota Twins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they blew out Baltimore 15-3. Heading into the day, the Twins sit in 1st place in the American League Central Division, while the Orioles are in 4th place in the AL East. The Rangers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 4-2. At the start of the day, the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division, while the Rangers are 3rd in the division. The Indians racked up 11 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 7-5. As of today, the Astros are in 2nd place in the AL West, and the Indians are in 3rd place in the AL Central. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.